Hi, this is what you're looking at with another video today. It's been a couple days since I put up a video. Last one was the unboxing of my my gear for my vest, and then the one before that was on this gun right here, the KGW p226. So here is my official externals, internals, pros, cons, everything about this gun we are going to do in this video. %of this gun is made of metal, making this a very heavy gun. The heaviest gas blowback pistol I've ever handled myself personally, and it ain't even the biggest one, but it is to me the most heaviest gun I've ever held. That was an airsoft gas blowback pistol. Okay, first off, the reason that happens is because you got this right here, of course. Metal magazine, that's gonna weigh a decent amount of weight of your gun. And then right here, full metal slide on the top, and the bottom receiver is full metal too. Only thing on this whole gun that is not metal is the plastic coverings on the handguards. And those are really good textured and quality. You take those off, under that is metal. So the whole build quality of the gun is good. I've even dropped it once, I think 5 feet, not as a stress test, but on accident. And I picked it up, there's no scratches, and it worked just as good as it did before. Okay, first off, I'm going to start off here with the top part of the gun. To get the slide off the lower receiver, just like any gun, you got a disassemble button that's right there. You just click that down, and you pull it right off. There's no button on the other side. Makes it fairly easy. To me, it's easier than any other gun I've ever had to deal with. I've only had to deal with a couple of those. So, and then here's the internals. You got your spring right here, the recoil spring that makes you blow back. It gives you that extra kick. And actually, it's the strongest spring I've ever seen there. On my HFC, it wasn't the strongest, but this gives the gun really satisfying recoil, really good. And then you pull that back, you get to the internals here. You can see the barrel assembly partly right there. I'm not going to take this whole gun apart, but just showing you that. And then right here, something I've never had before. Let me see if I can. Right there, that is the hop-up wheel. And it does work really good. I have it turned almost all the way up, and that makes my BBs fly perfectly straight, and that's with .20s and .23s. The good thing about this being KJW is you got the really heavily enforced and enhanced gas system right here. The valves, all that stuff is KJW. The way I can tell, it's the red and blue, just like off the model 1911. You can't quite see in there. You can see part of it, but really good internals. FPS, I can definitely tell, is higher than most gas pistols out there. It's probably around 330, 340. So that's good. Just give you that extra couple yards of distance on your shot. On top of that, the gas efficiency of this, I wouldn't say is the best, but it's definitely, it works. You can get a whole mag through it. You ain't gonna worry about it leaking. You're gonna get through a whole mag without a problem. Okay, that's it for the top of the slide. Also, before I get over the trademarks, you got sauer, p226. Everything up here is just wonderful. You got your sights, as you see there, and I line them up perfectly. I'll hit the target every time. Of course, those are always accurately made, very well built, and even the action right here. I'll show that when I pull back the slide. Okay, that's it for that. Let's go to the bottom part of the gun now. Okay, moving on to the lower receiver. This is this definitely weighs less than the well, this is actually the heaviest part, my fault. But basically, as I said before, lower receiver is metal. You got your trademarks here, you got your serial number, you got SIG Arms Inc., and then all the other stuff made in Taiwan. And then going over to the other side, there's no more trademarks. Going on to the bottom right here, you got a tactical rail. That's perfect for mounting any laser, anything, flashlights. And if you felt like it, you could also put a forward grip there. Haven't tried it, but I might. Looks like it'd be something pretty funny to have up there. Okay, of course, right here, the disassembly button, just like I showed you before. Trigger, there is no safety on this gun. The trigger is just a heavy trigger. It makes it so if you have your finger up there, you can't accidentally push it. As you see, you can't accidentally push it down, which adds more realism because the real 226 does not have a safety itself because it's made for special forces. And trigger guard, textured right here for your finger. Metal, it's all part of the receiver. It's not crappy Chinese made. It's all put together in the gun. It's like one piece. And moving on here, we've got the SIG Arms p226 hand grips, textured. They feel really good. Doesn't feel hollow. Well, that side, it doesn't feel hollow at all. I just have to tighten that up. But overall, the build quality of this gun is 10 out of 10. Going back here to the hammer, goes back, all that stuff. And just like on the reel, on most reel guns, you got your hammer release right there. You pull it down instead of having to push the trigger to make it go forward. When it's back, push it up there. It has no true function for the gun, but it's always a nice feature to have. It just adds to realism, and that's what most people are looking for when they buy airsoft. Okay, going on here, you got your slide release button right here. It works really well. That's up. It catches the slide back, and you push it down, makes the slide go back forward. Fairly simple, fairly easy to understand. You got your magazine well here. Always nice to see. Feel down there, it's all metal. It's all really good condition. You're not going to have to worry about this gun messing up on you at all. Okay, that's it for the lower receiver. Now we're going to put the gun back together, go over pros and cons and other random stuff. Okay, to put the gun back together, you have the lower receiver, you have the upper receiver. Just like most guns, you line up the back of the slide to the front of the lower receiver. You slide it on, you rack it, you push the button back forward, and then you go. And then, of course, with this gun, hammer release, push that back forward. Okay, really nice gun overall. It's just amazing. I am very happy. This gun is definitely worth what I paid for it. If I had no idea about airsoft, I'd probably pay up to $250 for it. That's how amazing this gun is. Just the quality of it is just unmatchable to anyone else. Even the orange tip, I don't mind it that much because it's not humongous. It's not bad. If you want to, you can paint over it, but I'm just going to keep it the way it is because that's just like how I like to keep my airsoft guns. If I do want to cover it, I just put electrical tape over it. Nothing big. Okay, and as I said before, watch. It goes back just like the real thing. It's always nice to have. And going on to the other side, here we go. Wait. Okay, that's the slide put back, slide release. Really strong because the upper the slide is really heavy. So if you're not holding the gun with any power, watch. As you see, your hand's going to go up there with it. That's just physics for you. Really nice gun. If you know how to loop your gun properly, like I have here, it's going to be amazing for you, especially with the efficiency of the gas. Really nice gun. I don't know if that sounds like to y'all when I hear it, but it's amazing. Also, just the little things that help out with the gun. You got the textured back part of the slide right here. Makes it easier to rack if you have any problems. Say if you've oiled it a lot and you got some on your fingers, you might not even be able to pull it back. But back here, you ain't going to have any problem at all. Overall, really nice gun. Really nice magazine. Magazine capacity is right at 24 to 26 rounds, depending on if you want to overload the magazine or not. I tend just to fill up the BB speed loader it comes with and just jam them all in there. Really good magazine. If it feeds well, feeds every shot just like you expect it to do. The magazine catch parts right here, the little grooves that catch it in there, I'll push it in there. I haven't had one fall out yet. I've heard people having problems, not with this gun, but with various airsoft guns. You know, they're going around, they have one in their mag or in their gun already, and then the magazine fall out. You're not going to have a problem with that. This gun is just, everything on this gun is built one level above the rest. Really good, especially with all the trademarks. My older gun, it didn't have as many trademarks. It just had one little thing right here. This gun has them in all the right places where they would be in real life. So everything is just amazing on this gun. Okay, accuracy, I'm going to give this gun a 9.5 out of 10 because the adjustable hop-up, you can make it from where you're only going to hit them from 50 feet, and then the way I have it adjusted now, you can hit them from about 150 feet if you wanted to. So, makes it a really nice backup gun, and in some cases a main gun if you have that many magazines and that much ammo for it. Okay, overall build quality externally, it's great. I'm going to give that 10 out of 10 because I just love the gun. It feels really good. I gave it to my friend that owns an actual SIG P226, and I had the orange tip covered. He thought it was a real thing. He thought I was crazy carrying that over there in my hand. But that's just how good the build quality of this gun is. It's just amazing. Internal quality, having the KGW internals, they're enhanced. Everything is wonderful. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It losing 1 point only because the gas efficiency isn't perfect. It's definitely not a hog. You will get through the mag, but I don't know what it is. I'd probably just take it a point off because I think not every gun's perfect. That's just me though. Okay, overall rating of this gun, 9.5 out of 10. I definitely suggest you to get this gun. If you, for some reason, you can't find it online and you're interested in buying this gun, hook me up with some information and I will show you, or be able to show you how to get this gun. Really amazing gun. I want everyone out there to get one. As I said before, if you want one, contact me. This has been a What You Looking At production. Make sure you subscribe, comment, rate, and request. This is What You Looking At out.